She's Wonder Woman. And you guys want to know more about her. And here on Top 10 Nerd, we're happy to oblige. I'm Sasha Wood, and these are the top 10 shocking Wonder Woman facts. Number 10. Wonder Woman has had several origins, with emphasis placed on various different mythological aspects. However, the most well-known and accepted one came from George Perez, Len Wein, and Greg Potter in the 1980s, following Crisis on Infinite Earths. Perez focused on the Greek aspects of her origin and the depiction of her being made from a piece of clay, though the last part isn't true anymore. Another retcon in at number 9. Wonder Woman couldn't always fly. She couldn't at all in the Golden Age, and she could surf air currents in the Silver Age, kind of like how Superman used to be able to leap really far. This was why she had the much mocked Invisible Jet, a plane she invented during her childhood on Paradise Island. It first appeared in All-Star Comics number 8 in 1941, and could shoot a rainbow ray. Wonder Woman's new history following Crisis on Infinite Earths introduced the power of flight to her character, and that has remained a part of it since. Not everything stays the same though, which brings us to number 8, the New 52. This relaunch of DC titles back in 2011 following Flashpoint was a huge sticking point for many fans, and one book that faced the brunt of this was Wonder Woman. Aside from the horror of her having pants, Wonder Woman was no longer made from clay, but was the natural born daughter of Hippolyta and Zeus. This made her a demigoddess. And while some were thrilled, others felt it was a betrayal to her independent origin. Poor Diana, controversy just keeps finding her. Some happier facts in at number 7, or cheesier at least. The now famous Wonder Woman transformation spin, which shows Diana Prince going from her civilian form to her Wonder Woman persona, was proposed by the actress portraying her in the 1970s series, Linda Carter. And now we have these moments forever. An actress who faced some backlash at number 6. Actress Gal Gadot faced what I guess has become the typical backlash from comic fans when she was cast as Wonder Woman. The main complaint seemed to be that she was too short. Wonder Woman is meant to be an Amazon, a woman of imposing physical presence as well as emotional. Many felt she just looked too dainty. These complaints continued until Batman vs Superman, when fans found themselves satisfied with the portrayal. This happens all the time to comic fans. Really, we should all just wait and see. You never know how something's gonna turn out until you see it actually get done.
It's cherry.
Number 5. Wonder Woman was created by William Moulton Marston, with aid from his wife Elizabeth and their live-in partner Olive. He wanted to create an avatar for females that made them feel good about their intrinsic female traits. While many find this concept sexist, it was coming from a genuine place at attempting female empowerment. Marston stated, "Wonder Woman is psychological propaganda for the new type of woman who should, I believe, rule the world." As for the bondage, well, aside from being to attract male readers, that was a large part of Marston's relationships, and he described it as a respectable and noble practice, which is why he made Wonder Woman's one weakness being her being chained by a man, forced into an unwilling position of submission. Her history is really interesting, and over the years she has become the symbol for young girls everywhere her creator always hoped she would be, even if it's not quite the way he envisioned it. Something I'm sure he never envisioned in at number 4. The dichotomy of Wonder Woman's origin as spirit of compassion and fierce warrior is best demonstrated when she kills Maxwell Lord, by, you guessed it, breaking his neck. She did this to free Superman from his control, as under the binding of her lasso of truth, Lord said it was the only way. I feel like every one of these lists has this fact. Green Lantern, The Flash, this is a problem. This moment damaged her relationship with Batman and Superman, as well as with the world. And yet, it is viewed as less controversial than her having pants. We'll get to that later. Number 3. Wonder Woman was depowered during the 60s. During an arc where Wonder Woman surrendered her powers to stay on Earth while her fellow Amazons went off to a different dimension, she was depowered. Hence, she opened a mod boutique and learned karate from her Chinese mentor I Ching. Wonder Woman used these skills to have a plethora of adventures, all in 60s garb of course. This was abandoned in the early 70s, and her character was returned to its superhero origins. Bringing it to the real world with number 2. Wonder Woman was made an honorary ambassador for the UN in 2016. The UN was hoping such a prominent figure, even though she was fictional, would bring attention and awareness and interest to their many causes designed to champion female rights. However, after controversy surrounding this decision, both internal and external, with people saying that there should be a real woman appointed to this position, Wonder Woman was removed as honorary ambassador. This decision saddened both Gal Gadot and Linda Carter, and in all honesty, have you heard much from the UN regarding this since? Was this the right decision? While you ponder that, that, let's move on to number 1. Like many heroes, Wonder Woman has had a plethora of costumes over the years, some more well-liked than others. The most iconic being her red and gold bustier with bikini-style blue star-spangled bottoms, while controversy erupted in 2010 when her costume had, shock and horror, pants. This was an attempt to modernize her outfit, but it caused quite a bit of backlash. Some saying her look was iconic and that this was ruining it. This isn't the first time she's had pants, guys. Others saying giving her pants was sexist, while others said her original costume was sexist. It was a big mess and her costume ended up losing the pants. Though in Rebirth there is a variation of her costume with both bottoms and pants. So, the best of both worlds? I don't know, was this a big deal to you guys? Costumes change all the time. Can we start the same protest because Robin now wears pants? So those were the top 10 facts about Wonder Woman. Poor Diana. So much controversy. Wonder Woman really is a fascinating character. Let us know who or what you want to hear about next on Top 10 Nerd. We love hearing and fulfilling your suggestions. I'm Sasha Wood, thanks so much for watching and we'll see you back here soon for more nerdy lists.